this episode, I'm going to talk about why it is that we get so sensitive within our spiritual awakening, and why it is we get so sensitive towards the outer world, and not only why, but how can you navigate this sensitivity that you're feeling when you're exposed to the world, when you're exposed to kind of 3D conversations, or when you're moving in this kind of dense reality. If that's something that you'd like to learn more about, then stay around. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of On Purpose by Lynn. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Lynn and I share with you everything you need to know about personal development and spirituality so that you can create your best life and so that you can rise to your fullest potential. If that's something that you're interested in, then make sure to subscribe. So before I dive into why we're feeling so sensitive and how we can essentially change this and protect our energy so that these things don't happen or not drain you completely from being your best self and being in high vibrations, I want to talk about a little bit about my experience with it so that you can relate to it and maybe recognize what is happening within the first spiritual stages, and maybe not even the first spiritual phases, but the phases that come afterwards, and what is happening to you. So what happens, what I believe, when we start to awaken spiritually, we are opening up some channels within our body. I think I've talked about this before, but basically, or maybe you already know, that our body contains a chakra system, meaning that there are 7 main energy centers within our bodies that all symbolize different things, but that is a different topic for another video. But what happens when we're moving through spiritual awakening, we're actually opening up these channels, and therefore you can see this energy centers that have certain negative vibrations stored within it, maybe because of our conditioning, maybe because of traumatic experiences that we've experienced when we were moving through our life, maybe past lifetime things. A lot of things start opening up, and when this happens, it means that you have to readjust your vibration. You have to readjust your vibration with the new vibration that your body is shifting into. Basically, what happens is your body is raising its frequency, and what happens when you're raising your frequency, it means that no negative energies can stay within your body. So all of that needs to be released. So what happens is that suddenly things pop up from your past, from your things. Maybe you've been dreaming a lot of crazy things and you feel like you don't get any rest while you sleep. Well, that is because your body is processing while you sleep. And while you sleep, your subconscious mind is able to process, and because your conscious mind is not intervening. So oftentimes our body chooses to process a lot of these things while we sleep, to eventually raise our vibration and remove that from our energy field. So everything that is happening within your spiritual awakening, you must know, is that it's serving a purpose, and maybe it doesn't seem like it right now, but it's actually making sure that you are shifting into your best self. So whatever challenge is popping up, or whatever feels challenging, can feel challenging right now, or you feel triggered in any way, know that this is happening for you, because your energy wants to release so that it can be fully free, that it can rise, so you can rise to your fullest potential and you can live your true soul's expression. And this is what is happening with a spiritual awakening. And you can imagine is when you are raising your vibration, it means that you're also more sensitive to negative vibrations, because maybe things that didn't used to bother you before, maybe things that didn't affect you before energetically now suddenly drains you, and now suddenly you feel that you need to be a lot more cautious with your energy. And this is because your energies are opening up, your channels are opening up, and you don't know yet how you can protect that and how you can navigate those vibrations in order to maintain your own energy and not allow anyone else, anything, event, challenge, or maybe desires even, to drain your energy. And this is what I've experienced as well. And I created a video last week about isolating yourself and cocooning in the first few phases of spiritual awakening. And that is essentially what you probably feel, is that because you're so sensitive to the outside world and you're not yet fully releasing the masks and the trauma and all of these things, you kind of need time for yourself in order to process that, so that when you come back, you are now the expanded version of you. You are the 2.0 version of yourself. And that is what happened to me as well. I had to isolate myself, maybe for a year or 2 years. Well, not really isolating myself, but I didn't go as much outside, like socializing with other people as I used to, because I really needed that space to protect my energy and to allow myself to go through that process without any interruption from anybody else. So that is what happened to me as well, and maybe you can recognize this. Let me know in the comments if you do, because it can be very comforting for other people as well to read what you are going through, so that you can maybe relate to each other and connect in that sense, and knowing that you are not alone. So this brings me to point number 2, how to navigate these energies, how to navigate this sensitivity. Well, number 1 is that there are actually tools to recharge yourself. What I really love, and the most easy, accessible tool that basically exists, is meditation. And if you struggle with meditation, I recommend that you do this right before you go to sleep or right after you wake up, because within this time frame, your conscious mind is basically still asleep, and it is very easy for you to quiet your mind because you're in between the dream state and in between the awake state, and that's when meditation is actually a lot easier. So when you start meditating, what you can imagine is that you start recharging yourself. And this is what it basically comes down to. When you want to navigate your vibration, you have to know that you are able to recharge yourself with universal energy, life force energy, that you can access any time of any day. And that is incredible. So when you start meditating, you don't even have to be alone. Even if you're in traffic, or even if you're, I don't know, commuting, and you feel like you need some recharge, what you can do is you can visualize white light streaming through the crown of your head and basically cleansing all the negative vibrations, all the parts within your body that feel like it needs recharging, and you can intuitively scan your body where it needs to be recharged. And when you start visualizing this white light energy that streams through the crown of your head into your full body, that's how you actually fill yourself up with positive universal energy that will charge your energy. It will supercharge your energy. Another thing that you can do is actually just stating in your own mind, when you feel like other people are grabbing your energy, other people are unconsciously, of course, because they're not aware of this, they're not consciously doing this, but you can feel that they're tapped into your energy and they're draining your energy. What you can do is you can cut cords. I can maybe link this meditation that I created a while ago to actually cut cords with people, energy cords, quite literally, that are draining your energy. I will link it into this video so you can utilize this at any time that you want. It is very easy. It is not a long video. You can do it any time of the day. I do it very often, and I also always instantly feel relief. I instantly feel that there's space that is being opened up within my body, and it feels like these heavy energies are fading away. So that is what you can do. Or basically what you can say is the intention. You can set the intention that no one can grab your energy. My mom actually always used to do this when she went to the supermarket, because she is quite sensitive herself, and she always said that whenever she went to a supermarket, she was always so drained. After she came back, she was like, she had headaches and migraines, and she had to sleep basically, because she was feeling like everyone was attaching their energy to her, and she didn't know how to protect herself. But what she taught me is basically just tell others, tell your environment, this is mine, this is my energy, and you're not able to touch it. And just having that attitude can make sure that nobody's able to touch it. And that is how simple it really can be. And other thing that you can do, which is a bit more tangible maybe, is just simply making sure that whatever you are going to do, whatever places that you are going or people that you're going to socialize with, make sure that it's really in alignment with who you are. Because eventually you making decisions to protect your energy, or maybe to align your life with the highest vibration possible, then it also means that you have to be conscious about where you're going, at what time of the day, for example, you're going to a supermarket or a public place. And this is all, these are all important things that you can do, and that you should keep in mind for you to feel as charged as possible, and to feel to make the spiritual awakening go smooth. Another thing that you can do, if you know how to do it, is of course Reiki. It's energy healing. Those are all beautiful tools in order to charge your energy, make sure that your aura is cleansed, make sure that all energy centers are cleansed. But if you don't know how to do that, just doing a simple meditation of opening your chakras. I also have meditations created for that, which I will also link to this video. Is basically just opening your chakras, allowing yourself to be filled up with white light energy. And that's it, you guys. And this is all that you can do. These are all beautiful tools. There are probably a lot of tools that I've missed in this video that you can also use, but these are the main ones that I use, that I always found effective. Let me know in the comments if there is anything that you resonated with, anything that you feel was an aha moment. I'm very curious to know. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and sharing this video with anyone who needs to hear right now. And for those of you who are new here and haven't already subscribed to my channel, remember to do so, as you will be the first to watch all of my videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so that you can create your best life. Remember, we have such an exciting future to look forward to, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye for now.